Hey, Black with a Row. Yes, I got your messages on IG. I am going to send them over to you now. Okay, this is one. Okay. Hello, everybody. Sakafet. Mm. Okay. We start sending. You're unbelievable. There we go. Style. What time is it? Start cooking. I am hungry. These chips should hold over. Okay. Yes, I got your message. I'm gonna send you the links now. Um, Happy Friday. Friday. Hold on. What am I gonna make to eat later? Make some chicken. Make some rice to go with my chicken. I'm gonna make some rice to go with my chicken. Hello, hello, hello. So this is a tarot live. This is a paid reading live for anybody that wants a tarot reading. Um, I've been playing back readings on my channel while we wait for anybody that wants a question. But yeah, this is a tarot live. Oh, snaps, snap, 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 snap. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. You said city barbecue. Yeah, so I got so you know the little rotisseries from the grocery store. I got one of those that I've been eating on. So I like to get me like a little rotisserie, and I just eat off that rotisserie for until it's gone. And so I got some left. I got me a nice little chunk of rotisserie left. So instead of me having to cook up some meats, that's gonna be taken care of. I'm gonna do that. Plus, I have this bakery bread that tastes like pizza, y'all. It tastes like pizza. So I'm gonna do that. Plus, take this bread. And I don't know. I might either eat the bread as is or dip it in some marinara sauce, or I might put it in the oven type stuff. Cover it with what do you call it? Some little bit of cheese. Make me a little makeshift pizza. I don't know. I'm just talking because I'm hungry. Or what I'm thinking is make some rice. Absolutely. You said I love the rotisserie. Yeah, I love me some rotisserie chicken. And I got a taste for some fried chicken. but I'm been staying away from it. Like, well, I mean, I ain't got that much of a fried chicken habit, but I don't go to the restaurants as much as I used to, which is a big feat for me. Um, Especially like when I'm busy and then I'm stressed out and stuff like that. Oh gosh, restaurant just makes it easy. But I don't do restaurants like that anymore. Now I cook. But now my little cheat is like getting something, the ready-made stuff at the grocery store. So that way I could just, because what I realize is it's not the restaurant food per se. It's not like, ooh, give me Chick-fil-A per se. It's more so I like fast food in terms of something I can whip up quickly. So I need to really start doing let me put this. B, I'm ready for your question whenever you are. But no, I know for me, I need to start whipping up. You know how you do the meals, you section it off. I need to do that. And then I seen, which I want to do this because I seen people they'll make meals and then they'll put the portions in the freezer. Like they'll put the whole little you dig in the freezer. Like they'll, like this one lady had like mashed potatoes, meatloaf, and something else. I forgot what the third portion was, but she portioned that off and put it in the freezer. And then she had like 3 different types of meals, which made sense because like if I like something, like I gotta taste for some tacos too. But like I said, I'm not about to go to the store. I'm not going to go to the store, have a fridge full of food. I'm not gonna order no tacos. But I know for me, if I like something, I can eat it, like a few days in a row, like just blah. However, though, after a while, like by that 4th day, I'm like, ugh. So I want to like cook up a few things, have it in the freezer, and be able to like choose from something, just pull it out, pull it out, pull it out. Because yeah. But I got to get used to doing that. I got to get better with that. All right. B, whenever you're ready, give me your question. And then what was I about to do? What was I about to do? Ah, I'm sending you these links. Black Widow Road. Oh my gosh. I got better sleep yesterday. Better sleep. Not the best of sleep, but better sleep. So we're getting better. Uh-oh. Balenciaga my structure. Okay. Okay. You said girl me too. All right. Wait a second. Wait a minute. I wonder. B, can you see me vertically? Because I got 2 orientations. Like there's the, horizontal landscape orientation that people can see. And then I have the vertical because StreamYard, they doing all types of, new and inventive things. They doing a big one over here. Let's see. I had a little semi-performance just now. I want to know, what does the audience feel about my performance? All right, let's get into it. Universe, spirit guides, and ancestors, thank you for channel messages. Spirit guides and ancestors of B. Spirit, how did the audience take B's performance just now? Give me 2 cards. How did the audience take B's performance just now? Spirit, give me 2 cards. How did the audience take B's performance just now? Give me 2 cards. We have the 8 of Wands in the reverse. Ooh, 4 of Staffs in the upright. 5 of Cups in the reverse. 6 of Swords in reverse. All right. Page of Cups. Now, 8 of Wands in the reverse is like a slowed down energy. It's like, 8 of Wands is movement regardless, but it's like movement that's coming towards you fast. Life comes at you fast. That's the 8 of Wands. In the reverse, it's like a, like a more delayed energy. Not delayed as in bad, but just more so like, the reaction wasn't maybe in the moment, but it was one of those things where it's like, one, they did like you. And this is commitment. So people, I feel like, if you looked out, you saw that people were, pretty in tune to your performance. People stuck around for the most part. You got the 5 of Cups in the reverse. Now, 5 of Cups is a really good energy in reverse, and upright is more pessimistic, but in the reverse, it's like, ooh, hope restored. So what this tells me is, and this could be maybe a new crowd that you performed in front of. And this is also explaining the 8 of Wands. It wasn't that people weren't excited. It's just more so, I don't know what to expect. I've never seen you perform before. I didn't know if you were going to be good, bad, indifferent. But, ooh, wow, 5 of Cups reverse. Pleasantly surprised. Okay. That's the energy that came out from the audience. So the expectations may have been a little bit lower with the 8 of Wands reverse, but that's more so off the strength of not being familiar. Then 4 of Wands comes up and it's like, oh, I think I might okay, I might check them out in the future. It's that type of energy. And then you got the 5 of Cups in the reverse, which says, I'm pleasantly surprised. And then 6 of Swords is about a return. So return as in like, I think I might check this person out in the future. I think, I might, look up the Instagram that they gave, that type of energy. Kind of like definitely Page of Cups at the bottom of the deck tells me they liked you. I like you. Wow. Okay, that was good. And I want to know more, let me know more or how to get involved with more. Or, where can I follow you on social media? That type of energy, So all in all, they felt you did very good. Like I see an audience that was in tune, and you have some return listeners, to look out for. We said, yes, it's kind of a new crowd. They're all musicians as well. But my juniors, I was back in my old university for performances. Oh, nice. So I don't really know anyone. Oh, that had to be really, really cool. Yeah. You definitely captured people. Like you definitely have people that are going to be looking you up on social media. You definitely have some possible reconnections here. Like, I don't know like how often or if you do collaborations, but you have some people that definitely have an interest there in regards to like, yeah, I would be interested in working with, or if we can, collab, have a joint set or something in the future. So you made a pretty good impression on the people that you performed for. So I see return energy here. So that's what I got for you. Oh, excuse me. That's what I got for you, B. But yeah, they were feeling it. They were feeling it pretty good. What is this? Oh. Yeah, they were definitely feeling it. He said I was a bit anxious because of a phase where I think everyone I play is kind of no worries. No worry. I mean, and that's just people tend to be hard on themselves. No. And all that shows is that you're serious about your craft and you truly care about it. You're serious about your craft and you truly care about it. Which at the end of the day, people come to see people who actually care about the music, as opposed to I'm just doing this to make a little paycheck. It's the people who care about the music that keep going. You said cool, thanks. I'm mainly a collaborative pianist. So that would be cool if it happened. Absolutely. Yeah. Well, you definitely piqued the interest of some people. So yeah, my hope is that you do get some collaborators because yeah, absolutely. Because you definitely have there. Yeah, this is the energy of people that liked you. Yeah, like I didn't know what I was gonna expect, but oh, all right. I see you. It was that type of energy. So yeah. Ooh, what is that? That's what I got for you. You are so welcome. Thank you. And yeah, line's still open. What was I about to do? Oh, I got the iPad right here. All right, I'm gonna get into some readings this weekend. Oh yeah, I got the one I need to release on the other channel. Mm-mm-mm. Three blind mice. Hmm. All right. Well, I'm here. Hey, Black Widow Road. You said I sent for questions. I'll post one because I'm parked, but I'm gonna post the rest when I get home because I'm driving in 2 minutes. Listen to you. Absolutely no worries. Okay, hold on 1 second. All right, I'm thinking about doing a thing. I plan on traveling to Miami to network and meet rich men. I'm not a Miami native, but I know that city well enough that I know I can find a big spender. I might even go there for NYE and change my mind since the weather will be warmer. I mean, if I had to choose between DC and Miami, I'm gonna be in Miami. But that's me because I don't like cold. I don't like cold. I mean, the parties in DC. Y'all see, I feel like got a pimple right here. It hurt. Ouch. Okay. I don't like the cold though, so that's me. Yeah, that's me. But I'm sure the parties in DC will still be either one. But yeah, weather wise, it depends on what you want. You said, would I be able to find a man down there if I traveled there for NYE? Because girl, I have stories of Miami. If it's the same Miami, I know. Let's see. Universe, spirit guides, and ancestors. Thank you for the channel messages. Spirit guides and ancestors of Black Widow Row. Will Black Widow Row be able to find the man that she's hoping for in Miami? Give me two cards, spirit. Will Black Widow Row be able to find the man that she's hoping for? Oh, you starting out with a 6 of Pentacles. Very generous. Universe, spirit guides, and ancestors. 7 of Swords reversed. Give me details about this trip. 3 of Pentacles in the oh. Okay. Well, 5 of Wands in reverse. Okay. You got a big yes here. 5 of Wands in reverse. It's not even taking you much. It's not even going to be that much of a fuss to find what you're looking for in Miami. So the answer to your question is yes. You absolutely be able to find a man of means, high means in Miami, with ease, and then straight up, they're going to be attracted to your look. But men like pretty women. Case closed. 6 of Pentacles in the upright. You are going to get connected with somebody very, very generous. Now, this person is giving older vibes, which I feel like, well, if the stipulation is, he has to be rich, then yeah, you already know that opens up the diaspora of men, in regards to like who he is, what he does, and how old he is. 7 of Swords in the reverse. 7 of Swords reverse. Now, with that energy I'm getting, it's going to be a situation where everything's going to be out on the table. This is going to be a guy that approaches you straight up with, money intentions. I can get you this. I can buy you this. How is he showing you this in the beginning? Well, I'm feeling the energy of sections or expensive drinks. So I definitely feel like your NYE, if you go to Miami, I should do a pathways reading. The energy that is giving, if you go to NYE, is giving you will more than likely are going to be in a club setting, or if it's not a traditional club, it's like, like one of those, like, once again, it's a hot spot that or, they serve food. It's a hot spot, but they also got a dance floor, or they turn into a club after like 11 o'clock or something like that. That's what this is giving. I definitely feel like, yeah, I'm seeing the energy of Miami. So I'm seeing who's around you, that type of energy. Oh, I just heard your spirit ask, is this person, what's their nationality? I'm seeing somebody tans. I don't get that. And not that I don't get that you care what nationality, but if it helps to kind of like narrow it down of who you're likely to see or who this person is likely to be, when you get there, it's someone, I want to say they're in their 40s. It's given mid to late 40s, maybe 50. It's given between mid 40s and mid 50s. However, this person is very vibrant. Like, this person is, once again, like, they're gonna work out, they like to dance, this is a young older person, that type of energy. Now, they do have a bit of a dad vibe, but once again, still agile, still young older person. That's the energy that is given. This person's either Latino or Middle Eastern. Like, I can't see distinct facial features, but I can see like skin complexion. So, like I said, they're either Latino or they're Middle Eastern, because it's giving, yeah. Because I'm also seeing like a DJ Khaled type, not body wise, but like in terms of complexion. But yeah, but at the same time, it's like if you saw DJ Khaled's complexion, you would definitely think, okay, that's a Latino man. But when you see DJ Khaled's face, you go, oh, okay. So that's why I'm saying I don't know what exact nationality this person is, but they're either Latino or Middle Eastern. That's what I'm getting with that one. You said, yep, it's gonna be a club setting. I love the clubs in Miami, girl. You know that. Yeah, I don't care what nationality, as long as they're spending. Oh, I don't care what they look like. They could be they be in a wheelchair and dying for all I care. LMAO. I mean, hey, but the good news is all of that stuff is going to be put on the table. Like, this is a guy that's coming up to you already knowing, like, okay, so she's probably going to be interested in me for what I can do for her. That's what I'm getting with that one. Now, here's the interesting thing. If you go to Miami, this might change the course of action. Not with your job. You'll be able to keep your job, but this might change the course of life for you just temporarily. That's what I'm getting with that one. Meaning this could be, frequent trips on the weekends to Miami, things like that, getting flued out. I also feel like in the beginning, which once again, you're probably not tripping about because like you said, you're looking for a rich man, not love. It is giving kind of a, shared situation, meaning you would be somebody where, when I'm with you, I'm focused on you, but I'm dating other people. 10 of Cups in the upright. That the person that you meet during that time frame is likely to be somebody that you become involved with in a long-term sense. So definitely, are you meeting, somebody wealthy in Miami for NYE if you go? Absolutely. Is that going to, does that have high potential of going far, turning into an actual relationship? Absolutely. And once again, my whole thing is like, with relationships, at the end of the day, relationships are what two people agree to, what works out for you, would this be like the traditional relationship, as in like two faithful people? Yeah, no, is his energy going to be disrespectful? I don't feel that. Is he a bit of a playboy? He likes the ladies, absolutely, but it's not going to be a terrible. It depends on, based on what you're looking for. It's not giving like, oh girl, no, change it back. He's about to be crazy. This is a partier too. His energy, once again, is given party guy, party guy, party guy. He likes to drink, though he's not an alcoholic, but he likes to drink. He likes to party, which should be fun, actually, because you love to party. So this actually might be a really great match. Now I think about it. So yeah. You say, yeah, that's fine. I'm not looking for love. Wow, I'm shocked, right? So yeah, like it's giving good times. It's giving, it's giving at the end of the day to somebody that you would actually like as a person. So it's not like it's going to be an insufferable connection where you're like forcing yourself to keep going with this person because you're liking this person. He said, because I'm cheating. LOL, those men can't throw D like that. LOL. I mean, and honestly, in the beginning, because I do feel your energy still being in, Ohio for a good amount of time, because you're not gonna stop your life just because somebody of means wants you. Your energy is given like until you give me a solid plan that involves a marriage, ironclad prenup, and some money, like a contract saying that I will be okay no matter what, then no, I'm not stopping my life for this. That's what that's giving. You said, and I'm keeping Javon. That's my you just got the boo to fund the bills. I mean, hey, I ain't mad at you. So whenever you're ready, and you don't have to rush to do this, but whenever you're ready, give me your next question. And yeah, no rush, no rush, no rush. What is it that I got to do? I'm waiting on my bread. What? Can't wait for my pizza bread. And it's actually not like pizza involved. It's just the seasonings. It's just the seasonings. But can't wait for my pizza bread to get here. Oh, that bread was good. The first time I tasted it was like 2 weeks ago. And I was like, am I tweaking? Is this a pizza bread? It's pizza bread. It's good. And I love me some fresh baked bread. That's what I should teach myself how to do. I should learn how to bake some bread. You said I love pizza bread. I love bread of all kinds. I mean, honestly, and I'm kind of mad too, but I didn't need it because I got bagels in the fridge. Which I'm actually surprised I haven't been tearing them bagels up because I love bread. That's the problem. But I got what is it? I got the cinnamon raisin bagels, like the little mini ones. I got that in the fridge. So I was like, because um I had some bread at one of these events that I went to. One of the persons they had brought, they're the bakery or the baker, but they do like different bread deliveries. So they don't necessarily have a brick and mortar, but they'll, it's like bread on the go. So they brought bread for the group, and I was like, ooh. And so they like did like little like mixtures. They had cinnamon bread, which I love cinnamon. Oh my god, I love cinnamon bread. Oh my goodness. They had cinnamon bread, and then they had this other bread which actually had it was the type of seasoning in it. I think it had like oregano and something, and it was beet. So it was like speckles of red in it, like it was like red mixed into it, and it was like I want to say it was this like artisan Asiago type. I'm probably saying, is it Asiago? I think that's but it was like this artisan type bread. It was real good, right? Real soft in this inside. It was some good bread. Okay, the bread was good. So I'm eating and I'm like, I know that I'm not tripping. This tastes like pizza. Some pizza bread, right? So I'm eating the bread. It tastes like pizza. And I ended up like, asking her, I was like, what is it? She was like, oh, she was like, yeah, it's pizza bread. She was like, but it's not pizza. She was like, it's beef and it's the seasoning in the bread, but it's not. She was like, it's vegan and it's vegan. I was like, which for me, I'm like, you had me at pizza, because I was like, oh my God, I love pizza. I love pizza, but like I can't have it as often as I probably would love some pizza. So the fact that the bread tasted like pizza, I was like, yes. So I'm getting 2 of those delivered, and I'm going to freeze one of them because I can't be out here eating 2 loaves of pizza bread, 2 baguettes of pizza bread, but it's so good. You said I love pizza of all kinds. What version of myself do I project to others? Oh, that's a good one. I need to do that. I'm listening, by the way, I'm driving. No, you're good. Universe, spirit guides, and ancestors, thank you for channel messages. In fact, let me put your name up here so when you go back, you can see Black Widow Row. He said, I'm going to learn how to make bagels. That's what I said. I want to learn how to make breads. And I mean, look, I'm this close to becoming Nara Smith. And I love me some Nara Smith. Like, I'm so close to making stuff from scratch. Universe, spirit guides, and ancestors, thank you for channel messages. Spirit guides and ancestors of Black Widow Row. What version of Black Widow, of Universe, spirit guides, and ancestors of Black Widow Row? What version of Black Widow Row does she project to others? Give me 2 cards. What version of herself does she project to others? We have the star. Oh, you came out. We have the star card that came out in the upright. Star card, confidence. People see that. Even if it's a situation where you might not be feeling your most confident, or, you know, you feel like, oh, damn, that's not what's being seen by other people. They're not going like, look at her, insecure. They're not seeing your insecurity. So you're really good at, you know, projecting the parts of you that you want people to see, as opposed to the parts of you that, you know, it's like, that ain't nobody's business. But they see you as somebody very confident and very capable. Universe, spirit guides, and ancestors, thank you for channel messages. What version of herself does Black Widow project to others? Ooh. 4 cups in the upright. Now, it's not one of 2 things. Your energy comes off a little bit avoidant, a little bit over it. Like, it's not like a terribly serious energy, like, ooh, you can't crack a joke with Black Widow. It's not that. It's just more so like, you're not here for the riffraff, if that makes sense. Like, you don't come across as like, oh, she's down for petty gossip. No, like, your energy feels above that, you know. Yes, it gives fun, but it's like, if it's down to something that's going to be negative, you know, low vibrational, such as, like, once again, gossiping, or just kind of like petty energy, you're not interested. And then 2, it depends. See, now the avoidant energy depends on who you're around, because there's some people that will, you know, essentially take your energy as guarded and private, you know. So 4 cups is like, oh no, you know, I kind of like, you know, like they like, your energy comes off as friendly, but I have to open up the other layers of you. I know that I'm getting a representative, which is not a bad thing, because your energy isn't coming off as a, you know, as a liar, because I'm getting a representative. Just more so like, I'm not in your inner circle. Other people get, you know, like, you know, don't care to be bothered. You know, it's like, okay, be where you are, be where you are. And that's more so having to do with them and how you're meshing with their personality than the vice versa. You said period. Yeah, true. I'm serious and stuck up. Let's see. Universe, spirit guides, and ancestors. How do other people, or what's the version of herself that Black Widow Row project to others? Give me 2 cards. What's the version of herself? We have the Knight of Staffs in the reverse. Very intentional. Knight of Staffs is a card where, you know, the knight is just going and doing. I'm just doing what I got to do, and then I'm not thinking about the rest of it, you know. Knight of Staffs reverse. Your energy doesn't come off like, you know, like somebody that's just aimlessly, you know, let me just, you know, it's very strategic. It's very matter of fact. It's very, you know, like, let me get done what I need to get done. You said true. I'm very serious. Wait, all right, that one. True. My friends think I'm avoidant, and people who first meet me, I'll ignore and not care, depending on whoever, on whatever they say to me. Yeah, that's what I said. The energy shifts, because what I may feel like is, okay, well, you know, she's private, she's a bit closed off. Comes off as, ooh, you know, she seemed a little like, But once again, that's more so dependent on the personality of who you're interacting with, because your energy comes off as, yeah, you're able to suss out, you know, BS really easily. You're able to suss out who you're vibing with versus who you're not vibing with. So it doesn't come off as rude. It's just a direct energy, you know, and it's the energy where, you know, you exert your boundaries, you know, easily. It's a direct, like, okay, you know, and it's like, so it's more so like, when you do open yourself up, people feel like they know it's genuine. They know it's a genuine energy because you have people who are in your energy who haven't seen, it's like, well, I mean, yeah, when she's not, she don't care about it. She don't care. It's like people have seen different parts of your energy. So they know that when they get something from you that's warm and inviting, or when they've peeled back a layer and they've been able to, come towards you and you're giving them warm and inviting energy, it's because that's a trusted place. That's an earned place, not because you just out here, I just give warmth to everybody. You're people pleasing. Like they definitely don't get that. They don't get people pleasing out of the energy either. Universe, spirit guides, and ancestors. Give me one more, please. What version of herself does she present to others? Ace of Swords in the reverse. Tower card in the reverse. Tower card in the reverse. Sudden change energy. Now, your energy, once again, doesn't come off as chaotic. It doesn't come off as random, and it doesn't come off as, like sporadic or anything like that. Would you change something abruptly if you need to? Absolutely. If it's not serving you. So basically, and I've said this to you before, your energy comes off as, okay, I'm nobody to play with. Hey, Veronica, how long am I going to stay on? I'm going to be on for at least another hour. So definitely at least another hour. And then if you missed this one, I will be on again tonight. So no worries, no worries, no worries. But I will be on for quite some time. So no worries. But yeah, it's the energy where, yeah, they don't feel like, your energy is scattered. But once again, you're not going to stay anywhere that doesn't serve you. So basically, you inspire people to either, do right by you or get out the way, because you're not about to play with them and you're not about to let nobody play in your face. And then you got the Ace of Swords in the upright. In the reverse, which is a guarded energy. Once again, it's not giving guarded, like I can't come near you. Oh my gosh, she's really, really, it's not giving like Sour Patch, like ooh, can't touch her. But more so like, yeah, like you're guarded, you set boundaries, and people have to earn a place in your private life, which is, yeah, they should. People have to earn a place in your private life. You're not just like, here, have it all. And in the end of the day, people respect that about you. And you are more apt to probably, get more respect because you're not willing to just let it be. But that's what I got for you. Hold on. My niece over here. I tell y'all, 13-year-olds. Oh my gosh. So she's posting little like breakup messages on her TikTok. And I hate to be one of those adults. She's posting little breakup messages on her TikTok. And I was like, who hurt you? She's like, nobody. I'm like, yeah, right. But I can't go too hard because I don't want her to like block me or nothing. Okay, I'm confused. Was Cynthia Erivo married before she got with, what's her name? The one that was like taking everybody girlfriend. She's a director and writer of The Shy. Lena Waite. Was she married? Because I thought Lena Waite was married too, and they left for each other. Or did Lena Waite and Cynthia Erivo get married? I'm confused. Anyway, talking out loud, y'all. You said I always um I always get out the way. It's funny you say that. I'm driving, I'll let you know when I park. So yeah, okay. So this is old news. So they were dating for some years, but if I'm not mistaken, Lena had a wife. Yeah, Lena had a wife. And did Cynthia have away. I'm not sure if Cynthia was married though. I think she was in a relationship, but all I know is Lena was cheating with Cynthia. Lena took Cynthia. Yeah, I think Lena was in a relationship, but I didn't know she was married. Lena stole Cynthia away from her partner, and Cynthia stole Lena away from her partner. But I don't know. Are they still together though? That's what confuses me. Because basically, I just saw this TikTok of people. Everybody thinks that maybe something going on between Cynthia and Ariana, and then now they're thinking Cynthia and somebody else. And people are like, I'm confused. You left your wife, da, 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 da. Which I'm like, look, I don't know the logistics behind the relationship, but if it was a situation where the spouses, they were, things seemed happy and somebody just left, you could chalk that up to, cheatations. People be cheating. Yeah, they still together according to Google. Are a couple who have been together at public events and galas since 2018. Which I'm surprised with Lena, because when I tell you Lena was out there, baby. Lena must have been in love. Okay, they've been together for 5 years officially. Gonna send absolutely, Veronica. All right, Veronica, I'm gonna do your question while we wait on Black Widow Roll. Ooh, Mr. Your Girl. Veronica. Now, why am I only seeing some questions pop up on StreamYard, but not others? Anyway, I'm not gonna worry about that right now. Okay. All right. Can I ask what's new for love for me? The date I went on, he's so sweet and nice, but there's no chemistry. But I know he likes me a lot. I let go as early as I shout. Um, I let go as early as I should after our second date. So I'm just unsure and searching as ever. All right, let's see what's coming for you in love. What's new in love? Let's pull some oracles. Universe, spirit guides, and ancestors. Thank you for channel messages. Spirit guides and ancestors of Veronica. What's new in love from Veronica? Give me 2 cards. You got potentially the one, serious connection. What's new in love for Veronica? Give me 2 cards, right? What's new in love for Veronica? You are lovable. You deserve love and deepening commitment. Return of a lover, reconciliation. But I don't feel that being super strong. That's at the bottom of the deck. So I'm actually not going to read the bottom of the deck this time around. Spirit guides and ancestors. What's coming towards Veronica in love? Give me 2 cards. Or what's coming towards? Dreams. Definitely spirit is telling you to keep dating. Pandora's box. Keep dating because you are running into what you want. Special recipe. There's some deceitful energy you might want to watch out for. The pleading man. Oh, wow. Maybe I'm speaking too soon. There is some reconciliation. Well, this is the thing. I don't think that you're reconciling, but there's some return energy swimming around. So just know. And then we have the boom, unfinished. Okay. So first things first, you do got some energy that might be resurfacing. Even if this person doesn't come out directly towards you, it's definitely energetic. So you got some energetic energy coming towards you. So beware. But spirit is telling you ignore that energetic energy. This is just things that's coming back up in the energy, telling you to, deal with this. This is test of the universe. Now, not like crazy tests. Make sure I ain't nothing floating in my water. Not like crazy tests or anything, but just more so like, your readiness, your preparedness. Don't pass go. Don't collect $200 when you feel familiar energy coming up. This is just more so stuff that you're purging. So there's going to be some stuff coming up in the horizon. You're going to be getting them SOSs and the notifications, in your mind, like, yo, you're going to be seeing the synchronicities. But once again, think of this like a mirage in a desert. This is for you to walk past. Leave it alone. Let it be where it is. Universe, spirit guides, and ancestors. What's coming towards Veronica in love? Give me 2 cards. Because you have a more pressing energy here that's saying that there's new love on the horizon. Hangman in reverse. Spirit is saying continue to date. There's somebody whose energy is coming toward. Look, Judgment card reverse. You still got more unfinished business. Yeah, that's definitely some energy that's trying to return. But this is energy that you essentially will close. Now, the Hangman reverse, that's new energy. So we got Scorpio energy here. We got Sagittarian energy here. So the person that you're getting a little bit more serious with, getting to know more, this person is coming between now, Scorpio energy, Scorpio season, and Sagittarian season. Universe, spirit guides, and ancestors. Who's coming towards? 7 of Cups. I told you, Spirit said, keep dating, keep dating, keep dating, keep dating. There's a romantic offer coming soon. Somebody new is coming in. They're going to like you a lot. You and this person are, going to vibe. You're going to, this is, look, 7 of Pentacles. I told you. 7 of Pentacles in the upright. This is somebody that you're getting to know. This is somebody that, they're smitten by you. They want to take their time, like they're going at your pace. This is I'm not pushing you. I'm not forcing you. I'm not rushing you. That's what I'm getting with that one. Yes, 7 of Cups in the upright. This is still you dating. But at the same time, you will have past energy trying to pull at you. But this is for you to purge, not for you to lean in. You have potentially the one very serious. So the next connection that's coming towards you, once again, you're coming across this energy. Scorpio and Sagittarian season. So between now and the 20-something of December, which they're coming way before the 20-something of December, but this is like potent energy, high potent energy. Potentially the one, and then deepening commitment engagement. Now, I don't get engagement like wedding engagement, but once again, look at the deepening commitment and the seriousness of the energy. So somebody serious is coming towards you. You're going to meet them however it means that you're dating now, this is how you're meeting that person. Now, you got special recipe, which is going back to that return energy, that unfinished business that's trying to call you back in. You have Pandora's box. It might even be a little bit tempting when you feel that energy because it's like, should I? Nope, 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 nope. I'm not gonna look them up. Nope, stay over there. And then you have dreams, 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 downloads. This is downloads about your new connection and downloads about your old connection. But what is the purpose of this return energy? Right here, you are lovable. Spirit wants you to finally purge out, let go of that old energy, cut any remaining cords. The person whose energy that's going to be tugging on you, they still have nothing serious in mind or anything substantial in mind. This is somebody that's looking to take advantage, not to do right, or not because they've seen the light. So yeah, the love that you're looking for is right here on the horizon. It's happening for you. All you got to do is reach out, grab it, it's yours. So that's what I got for you. Why didn't I typed out your name, didn't you put the what you call it? So that's what I got for you, Veronica. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And put back line open. Typed it out, didn't even. You said, OMG, I feel like I know who it is. I'm going to send another one. Absolutely. Let me put your name up here again. Yeah. So when it comes up, when that energy comes up, it is for you to ignore and move past it, not entertain it. Entertaining it is only going to strike you down to a frequency that you've overcome or keep you at a frequency that you're trying to leave. Like it's a mirage in the desert. That's all I gotta say about it. A mirage in the desert. Don't look it in the eye. Ooh, let me make sure. Hold on 1 second. All right. With that old energy that's coming in, is it coming in? I know is the old Gemini. Is it the old Gemini dude? Why does he even bother to want to come back if he has a girl and that's the case? Ooh, let's get into it. All right, so let's see. Universe, spirit guides, and ancestors, singular channel messages. The old energy that's coming back in. Who is this? Is this the Gemini? Spirit, give me 2 cards. Is this the Gemini? We got the Knight of Cups in the upright, and we have the Knight of Swords reversed. Knight of Cups in the upright is giving a strong yes. Knight of Swords reversed talks more so about strategy, because the Knight of Swords reversed, once again, he's not thinking. He's just charging in, but he's not thinking. When the Knight of Swords comes in a reverse, it's because now he's figured out some strategy. Universe, spirit guides, and ancestors, thank you for channel messages. Tell me more, spirit. Is this the old Gemini? We have the 8 of Cups in the upright. This is we got the Ace of Cups in the upright too. This is going to be a yes. This is, and you got the 3 of Wands in the reverse, which talks about bridging the gap or the distance. This is going to be a strong yes to the Gemini coming in. But the key here is, like you said, why when you have a girlfriend? Why is this Gemini energy pinking Veronica's when he has a girlfriend? Give me 2 cards. Why? Attention. 6 of Wands in the upright. I'm not saying that this person is a narcissist because, I don't know him to diagnose or any of the sorts, But Six of Swords in the upright. And I hear this Charlie Puth song constantly when people are just looking for attention. This is an attention-based energy. I'm looking for your attention. Universe, spirit guides, validation, universe, spirit guides, and ancestors. What is the purpose of his energy coming back towards Veronica? What's the purpose of his energy? Three of Wands in the reverse, restlessness, boredom. That's what I'm getting with that one. And this is an unappreciation too of the current connection that he has. But restlessness, boredom. But then, if I'm not mistaken, I told you how in the past that the connection that he's with, that he's in, more so has to do with looks, not like physical looks, like as in like the look of the connection, like this is a good look, you know, like this is, you know, like when somebody dates somebody of a certain, you know, hold on one second. Sorry, I'm waiting on a delivery. All right, give me 1 second, Veronica. All right, my fault. My delivery's on the way. Okay. You said, so I'm guessing he just wants to wonder what I'm doing since I'm not talking to his ass. Yeah, it's like it's attention seeking, you know. I'm bored. Something is going disarray. I'm not satisfied. So let me see some energy that I can pick up. And then two, that's the thing too. When you get return energy, now I'm not saying that everybody that returns they have ill intentions. That's not always it. However, though, for those that do have ill intentions, you know, you return them, but you're not returning with anything of sustenance. It's a lot of times it's to grab something off your battery. You know, you have a lot of people there out there who are energy vampires. I'm grabbing something off your battery, you know, like you fill me up. And a lot of times too, when you got people that are just coming back for like battery refills, they've learned how to do it. They've learned how to siphon energy, you know, without having to go through great lengths. Meaning, I don't have to feign, you know, wanting a relationship when the fact that I still see I got access, that gives me a little boost. You know, makes me feel beautiful again. It's that type of energy. Universe, spirit guides, and ancestors. Why is the Gemini's energy returning? Ooh. See, look, anxiousness. You got the Temperance in reverse. Temperance is a graceful card. It's a card about grace, but in the reverse, I'm just once again, I'm bored with life. Something's going on that I'm dissatisfied. Who can I bring? And this is the thing too. Who can I bring with me into this dissatisfaction? That's the other beware about when there's a return of a past, you know, romantic connection, but they on BS. What can I do? Who can I bring into my chaos? Misery loves company. That's what this is giving. Give me one more, spirit. What's the purpose of him returning if he has the girlfriend? Give me one more. Oh, Empress in reverse, Nine of Wands in the upright. There might be a breakup on the horizon too. There may be a breakup or there's trouble in paradise. The Empress is in reverse. This is her energy. There's trouble in paradise. So there's either a breakup on the horizon, yeah. And once again, though, but even with the energy of breakup, once again, this is I'm looking to soothe over my emotions because oh my gosh, and get this, when if and when no, they're gonna break up. When they break up, it's not going to be with them. When they break up, it's not gonna be heartbreak for him. Ego bruise. He doesn't want his ego bruised. Or if they're in a weird, funky place, once again, he's looking for a pick me up energy. I'm not saying that you're that pick me up energy, but he's assuming, hey, let me go back to Veronica, see if she could pick my energy up. So that's what he's looking for. He's looking for attention. He's looking for validation. He's looking to siphon off energy. That's what. And then with that type of situation, with what he's going for, he's the type that will be knocking on doors. You know, if I can't get it from you, I'm going to go get it somewhere else. You know, so that's what I'm getting with that one. You said, what is he wondering what I'm doing right now since he's stupid or trying to come back? No, it's like, yeah and no. Like, he's not really wondering what you're doing. This is more so about him trying to see, does he still have access? You know, can I still get your attention? And not because I'm trying to get your attention, I'm trying to take your attention, if that makes sense. So, and that's why I say it's very selfish because I'm not wondering in a way of curiosity. I just want to know, are you still going to answer the phone? If I, this is one of those things where it's like, it's a conversation where you're texting this person, they initiated, you're talking to this person, you're texting this person, and all of a sudden they just stop talking to you. They just stop answering. They dropped out the chat. And you looking like, why would you initiate something with me and then just ghost me? Because it was never about trying to reconnect with you. It was about trying to see if they still had access to you. Because in their mind, if the door is still open after all this time, then okay, in case I need you, that's what that is. That's what that is. So it's the selfish energy at the end of the day. Very selfish. Very selfish. Where are my pants? So yeah, you said LOL. What does he think of me so far? LOL. So me shutting the door on him. His energy feels removed. Like I said, his energy is coming from a very selfish place. Like people that, because even with his energy special recipe, it's a manipulative energy. When people are coming in with the motive to manipulate, they're not taking into account of how it's affecting the other person. That's why I said I don't know him to say he's narcissistic, but it's a narcissistic energy. And narcissistics, they're looking for, what can I get out of the next person? So they're not caring if something's greatly affecting you, how it's hurting you. They're more so caring from the aspect of, how do you serve me? And if you're not going to serve me, then I'm going to have to move on to where something is going to serve me. You said, I think he is narcissistic. I don't know if he thinks he hates one. Yeah, if he's a narcissistic energy, then unfortunately, very, very seldomly is that care, do they care? Once again, it's about, what can you do for me? How do you serve my life? What does this have to do? Like classic narcissist. You got Kanye West and his current, victim, poor wife, Bianca. Everything Bianca does surrounds him. And that's it. And yeah, she gets things, but his lavish lifestyle with her has nothing to do with Bianca. She's fitting into the look of that, that's the narcissistic energy. The Kardashians, narcissistic energy. You're not here for me to care about how XYZ is affecting you. You're here because this is serving my greater good, my greater purpose. And then once again, when those people no longer serve that purpose, okay, goodbye. So yeah, it's that type of energy. You said it sounds like he uses, exactly. That's exactly what he uses women for. He uses women for ego boost. That's exactly what that's why I said the girlfriend that he has now, it's about the look of things and what other people think. It's not even about her. He's not even with her because he's crazy about her. He's with her because she fits an agenda that he's a part of, whether it's his social circle, his mental thoughts about it. Like, she fits the program. That's it. But he's not with her. He doesn't like her. She just fits into that program. You said, I'm praying to God, if he comes back, he gets the idea. I don't want him. Oh, absolutely, he will. That's why, like, spirit keeps saying, like, ignore this energy when it comes in. Ignore this energy when it comes in, because he's expecting you to fold, because that's the type of energy that he's working in. Like, he's expecting, narcissistic energy essentially expects the people that they think they have power over to cower and to crumble and all of that. And that's not how that. So how do you get a narcissist back? By not cowering and crumbling. Case in point, that's it. Let me see. Mama say, mama say, mama kusa. You said thank you. I did get that from other readings that someone is coming back and you confirmed this. Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Because I was about to say, I'm like, is the first return. Sorry, my nose is like itching too, and I'm mid sneeze. I mean, I take the bottom of the deck into consideration. Um, However, though, it's not always, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it doesn't apply to the message. Sometimes it's just truly the card at the bottom of the deck. However, though, when I have like strong inklings, like, but okay, this isn't, I'll, see what's at that bottom of the deck. But the fact that cards about return kept coming in, kept coming in, kept coming in, I was like, no, no, somebody new coming, but just note somebody else is trying to knock in. I mean, we are in Murky Rich. We are in Murky Rich, and she's doing her big one. She's doing a lot right now. But yeah. But this too shall pass. We're gonna be out of Murky Rich on the 29th. On the 29th. So we almost out. We almost out of the woods. Can't play music.
Quick, choose a number between 1.
You said LOL, whatever, maybe him. You telling him no and rejecting his butt is what he needs to close it out. No, yeah. I mean, with that type of energy, you gotta deny it. Like that's the only way they learn. They don't get the energy unless they grow up. But once again, waiting for that one to okay. But it's the type of energy where they're not gonna learn unless you enforce it. And how do you enforce it? By not playing the game. That's how you win. You win by not playing. Game over. All right, you win. Leave me alone, by not playing the game, because giving any attention at all, even anger, even like leave me alone, they're looking for all of that. Because in their mind, they flipped it to, oh yeah, because if you cared, that's why you mad at me right now. Because if you didn't care, you wouldn't be mad. Like they did crazy, crazy pants. But anyway, you all, I am gonna BRB. I have to use the restroom. What's going on? I'm going to BRBs. All right. Sorry. What? God damn it. All right. I'll be back, y'all. Okay. Hold on. Okay. All right, I'm back. My bread has arrived. Hey Aria, happy Friday. Yay. Happy Friday. Let's get into it. Hold on, let me get a little chapstick. Okay. All right, let's get into it. Whenever you're ready. Where's my this is gonna blow me. Where is oh, my goodness, don't tell me I misplaced that damn. I need that posted. Okay. Oh, so I seen Carl today literally walk past me. I couldn't interrupt because he was talking to someone. I felt his eyes linger on me though. So that how did he feel when he saw me? Universe, spirit guides, and ancestors. Thank you for channel messages. Spirit guides and ancestors of Aria. Spirit guides and ancestors of Carl. How did Carl feel when he saw Aria? He said, "Took me a second. I was ordering my stuff on Amazon Fresh." Yeah. No worries. How did Carl feel when he saw Aria today? Spirit, give me two cards. How did Carl feel when he saw Aria today? Spirit, give me two cards. Death card in the reverse. How did Carl feel when he this man? He likes you. There's a crush here. Death card in the reverse. Now death card is like a resurrection. So in this case, death isn't an ending because it's something. And of course, we already know the nuance of the fact that he's HR, he works with you, and all of that. But death card in the reverse, like wanting to change directions, wanting to find something to bring up. Essentially, what can I bring up? How to be. And I do kind of feel the energy of kind of, especially when it's next to this Two of Cups, the energy of kind of hoping, like, dang, I wish I wasn't talking to somebody right now, or because what I'm getting in the energy, and I'm hearing your spirit ask this, yes, if he was by himself, he would have said something to you. So definitely, universe, spirit guides, and ancestors, thank you for channel messages. Tell me more. How did Carl feel seeing Aria in the hall? Ace of Cups in the upright. This man likes you. He likes you. He's very attracted to you. But it's one of those things where, yeah, it's just the nuance. This is definitely one of those situations, Aria, where, yeah, manifest a private meeting. And like I said, preferably off grounds, because on grounds, you'll feel all types of nervousness and looks and eyeballs. But he's, once again, he's going to stay even Steven. He's going to stay professional, but he's feeling all types of things. Universe, but seeing you, it's one of those energies where, once again, it's like, and then once again, I can't necessarily tell whoever I'm talking to, get out the way. I ain't trying to talk to you right now. I can't do that, but that's what I wanted to do. Universe, spirit guides, and ancestors, thank you for channel messages. How did Carl feel seeing Aria? Give me two cards. How did Carl feel seeing Aria? I mean, I bet this was frustrating too, because it's not giving any, like, none of this energy is given. Oh my gosh, I didn't want to see you. There she goes. Like, none of it. Look, Queen of Swords in the upright, wanting to talk to you. Ten of Swords in the reverse, wanting to end the situation or the connection, or not connection, the conversation. It's one of those things where it's like, I was hoping I can get you, but I'm getting an energy. But I'm getting an energy. It's one of those things where it's like, you know how when you're talking to somebody and you see somebody you want to talk to, and then you kind of like, wait a second, damn. You was hoping that they kind of lingered around a bit, or if they weren't lingering, you were hoping that they would still be in the hallway, that type of energy. And this one's really gonna get you. This one's really gonna get you. You got the devil card in the upright. You already know devil card is seduction, temptation. It's seduction, it's temptation. He has a full-blown crush. He has a full-blown crush. Yeah. If I were you, I would start figuring out the manifestation of how do we get this outside of the workplace? Because I promise you, outside of the workplace, he will pretend all types of like, you know, just to kind of get that energy out there to see if you're feeling the same thing he's feeling. But yeah, that's what I got for you. Yeah, this is definitely giving like a damn. Why you got to be talking to me right now? Get away! I told you what I told you. Bring the papers and then come back on Monday. It's Saturday or it's Friday. Leave me alone. It's giving that energy. Seduction. Okay. So how would a run in outside of work happen? My second question. Okay. Universe, spirit guides, and ancestors. English and messages. Spirit guides and ancestors. Ari, spirit guides and ancestors of Carl. How would a run in outside of the office go? Like, how would that manifest, spirit? How would that manifest? How would a run in outside of the office manifest? You have a four of swords in the upright. How would a run in? You have an emperor in reverse. It would have to be under the pretenses of, you know, a more casual situation, something like, it's like the energy I told you before. Like, it would have to be something like, you know, it's a relaxed environment, like party or gathering rather. Something that preferably involves alcohol. If this could, now here's another one. If this could be a, excuse me, if this can be a work party, you know, like a holiday party of some sort, this would even open up the energy to where it's, but it's important that drinks are flowing, or that you're so far removed from the outside, you know, from the work place, that if I say something that might be hinting to something else, I can still explain it off. So yeah, so spirit is saying this would have to be under the pretenses primarily, preferably some type of gathering or party. That's what this is giving. And spirit is further saying, how could this, you know, manifest? This would be in finding out what his interests are. You know, not saying like, you know, go and stop, but it is a kind of energy where it's like, okay, if you want to find what you want to find out what the energy is. I mean, what the interests are. Find out what the interests are. Universe, spirit guides, and ancestors, thank you for channel messages. How would this in-person or non-office meetup happen? Give me two cards. How would the non-office meeting happen? You have a tower card in the upright. This is a chance meeting. You know, just kind of running into one another. Universe, spirit guides, and ancestors. How would this chance meeting happen? You have the you have the Queen of Pentacles, and then you have the Queen of Swords. So Queen of Swords, something business related, like, you know, like if there's some type of work conference or, you know, work situation but it's off site. That's a good one. But once again, it had to be work off site work work situation, but something he's involved in. So what Spirit is saying, if there's any committees or something that, he's, gathering people for or employees for, make sure you volunteer. He'll be involved with that. And then too, even if he's not directly involved, something that you have to ask him a bunch of questions about. So how do I, what do I, when do I? And then we have the Queen of Coins. You say yes. We have a lot of ones you just brought up, the work conference and fundraiser. Yeah. So get involved with the work conferences and the fundraisers. And you don't even have to do this long term. This is just until you, just until you get your, just until you accomplish the goal. But essentially, it's got to be something where it's not during the actual work hours. Something where I can pull you to the side, I can have a conversation with you, or something to where I would have to have a conversation with you. Like I said, the fundraisers, the work conferences. These are things where it's like, okay, well, you can't default it to my supervisor because this is not a direct supervisor type of situation, and then more than likely your supervisors are going to redirect you to HR because it's like, yeah. But basically too, this opens up the doorway for you to be able to have a conversation to see what he's interested in outside of work, because that's the next step to all of this. It's like, okay, if getting you outside of the office is going to be, mixed into me doing these extracurriculars for the office, then the next step would be, okay, it's just three of us here. We're all having candid conversations. How do I be able to, gauge more about, where I might run into you or personal business so I can know how to kind of, bridge that gap a little bit. I'm going to tell you right now, attracting this man is not impossible because you're already halfway there. He's clearly interested, but the only thing that's standing in the way is the actual job. So yeah, so your best bet is going to be something work related, but that's not taking place on company hours. So yeah, fundraiser, work conference, something that you can ask more questions about, and something that he's likely to be involved with. And then once again, you won't have to do these things long term. Just enough to gather your information, and then boom, you're free from there. So that's what I got for you. Um, 2 seconds. We had a one-off site today. It was a party, but I didn't go. Thank you, B. I appreciate you. So, absolutely, absolutely. So yeah, you don't have to go to all of these, but just enough to, gain that camaraderie, and then boom, you are home free after you get the information you need. But yeah, but that's what I got for you. Now, where I had a couple of things I'm looking for. So I'm still here, but I'm gonna step away from the camera because I have to find this posted. I must be sitting on it. And I gotta go plug something in. Okay. All right. Perfect timing, Black Widow Roll. I'm gonna close out this live with your questions, and then I'll be back tonight. Sorry. In about 3 hours. Okay. I got my bread. Made me a sandwich. All right, Black Widow Roll. Whenever you're ready. Ooh. Give me your third question. Yeah, that was good. All right, I'm not gonna keep taking bites. I'm not gonna keep it. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-hmm. 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 In fact, right about your question, I'm gonna put this away. So I'm gonna keep eating if I don't. Cup up my juice. I'm gonna put this away. Okay. All right. What would my younger self think of me? Oh, I like these questions. Let's get into it. Ooh, excuse me. Universe, spirit guides, and ancestors. Thank you for sharing messages. You said, ooh, girl, me too, right? As I said, I'm gonna close it out with you, and then I'll be back for my second live. But I'm like, yeah, let me put that because I want to enjoy that sandwich. That bread is good. And I took some of the rotisserie chicken, even they're not, I mean, I took some of the rotisserie chicken because I've been craving a sub sandwich, like from Subway of all places. Been craving a sub sandwich, and you know how they put like the oil and vinegar in it. So I got Italian dressing. Then I added some onions because I love me some onions. I love me some onions, so yeah, it smells like onions, but okay. Universe, spirit guys. So yes, that's up. Yeah. And just as I was getting into it, I'm like, I gotta enjoy this sandwich right here. And then I think I'm gonna actually add some fries to it, like make some heat some fries up. Enjoy that sandwich right there. Universe, spirit guides, and ancestors. Thank you for sending messages. Spirit guides and ancestors of Black Widow World. What would Black Widow World's younger self think of her now? Give me 2 cards. What would Black Widow Rose younger self think of her now? You have the Hermit card in the upright. What would Black Widow Rose younger self think of her now? You have the Strength card. Healed. Healed. There's a lot of healing here that your younger self would be proud of you because there's a lot of things I feel that you've conquered in your energy, a lot of things you've conquered in your spirit, but there's things that you've healed. There's, situations in particular that you've healed, insecurities that were born of certain situations that you healed. So your younger self would be most proud of the fact of you being strong, growing in that strength and healing what's been done to you. Universe, spirit guys, you said, "Oh girl, my big back just added a roll to it." That's why I said sometimes I feel like my back be expanded, but no, it's cool because in this little 3 hour hiatus, I'm also gonna work out. I'm gonna work out a little bit, counteract that food a little bit. But it's not terrible. And this will be the last thing I eat today, so yeah, not bad. Universe, spirit guys, and ancestors, thank you for channel messages. Spirit, what would Black Widow Rose younger self think of her now? Give me two cards. What would Black Widow Rose younger self think of her now? We have the King of Swords, but it came out in the reverse. King of Swords in the reverse. Now, King of Swords, once again, King of Swords is the direct energy, just like the Queen of Swords. But the King of Swords in reverse don't take nothing from nobody. Like, you're not taking no smoke. King of Swords, he gonna let you know. You say something to him, he gonna say it back. And he might not say it in the way that you said it. It's like, I hope you're ready to, when they go low, we go low. But you're able to defend yourself, protective. That's what I'm getting with that one. Universe, spirit guides, and ancestors, thank you for channel messages. What was Black Widow Rose younger self think of her now? We have the World card that came out in the reverse. Now, the World card reverse is a karmic energy, but in this case, this isn't going to be bad karma. This is just that, like things aren't over yet. You have so much more that you are, that you have to do, that you're discovering about yourself, that you're uncovering about yourself. So there's a lot of pride here. Like your younger self will be very proud of you. Universe, spirit guides, and ancestors, thank you for channel messages. But how would Dr. Rose younger self feel about her? And then we have the Eight of Pentacles in the upright. Once again, accomplished, hardworking. Yeah, you have more that, there's more to be done. There's a sense of wonder here. There's a sense of travel here. Queen of Staffs in the upright. Now, I don't feel like you've never not been, life of the party, popular, people gravitate towards you, but you've kept up that energy, Queen of Wands in the upright. People gravitate towards you, and people continue to gravitate towards you. Yeah, knowing how to set boundaries, knowing how to protect yourself, and healing the things that have caused you to need to protect yourself. So that's really huge. Your younger self would trust you as an adult. Like your younger self would be somebody that comes to you, if you were the adult to yourself. Somebody that comes to you, your younger self will be somebody that comes to you for guidance, for protection, for knowledge. So most definitely, your younger self would be very proud. My younger self always felt like life was over. I wonder why I was in such a hurry. I mean, media influences, shoot. And then too, on top of that, like I said, like, and coming up, it's a situation where, we're told that we're supposed to have so many milestones by this age, and we're supposed to do that by that age, and and then you get to these ages and you get older and you realize that life is more nuanced than that. You realize that it's more steps to the brochure than just A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Can you knock off A, B, C, D, E, F, G? Absolutely. But you realize, damn, they don't talk about the emotional impact. Do I want to do this because what this means for that? They don't talk about all of that. So yeah, your younger self, has just you've grown up and you realize that, there's more to life than just knocking off goals. Yeah, knocking off goals, but it's more to the story, So yeah, so that's what I got for that one. Whenever you're ready, give me your fourth question. But yeah, I feel like a lot of people are in hurries too. Like a lot of people, like when I was younger, I definitely thought, oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna have that, I'm gonna have this, I'm gonna have that, and had the chances to have certain things where I realized I don't want this. Like this ain't what they told me about, and they didn't mention this part in the brochure. I don't want that. Like yeah. Oh goodness, and my allergies trying to act up. And I still ain't found that damn post-it. Okay. What does the universe say about what type of actions should I take this moment in my life that will help me have a better future? Universe, spirit guides, and ancestors, return messages. What action should Black Little Rose take at this point in her life to have a better future? All right, we have the Page of Wands that came out. Page of Wands in the upright. Page of Wands talks about, fantasies, thinking about the future, thinking of the possibilities. Allow yourself to continue to dream. And the reason why Spirit is telling you allow yourself to continue to dream because you absolutely follow the directions of your dreams. So, Spirit wants you to, not just allow yourself to keep dreaming, but keep dreaming big, keep believing that, oh, I can make this happen. I can conquer that. I can achieve that. Keep going with that idea because that's what's happening for you. You said, "Ooh, girl, I have one more question, but it's super short. Can I send it one more?" Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. It's about annoying your coworker. Ooh, juice, 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 juice. But yeah, absolutely. I'll take your question because I'm still closing out the line with you, so it still counts. Universe, spirit guide, and ancestors, thank you for channel messages. What type of action should Black Rose take in order to secure a better future for herself? You have the Justice card in the upright. Keep things in balance. In particular, the universe is talking about finances. Keep things in balance for yourself. Like we already know mentally, emotional balance, but in particular, I heard financially. Keep things in balance for yourself because and making sure that you're secure financially, this is what's going to keep your nervous system calm in a way that you're able to continue to manifest the life that you want. Like the energy that you have on you, you're not meant to live paycheck to paycheck. You're not meant to be, scared and wondering when the next paycheck, when the next amount of money is coming in. That's what Spirit is saying. Universe, Spirit guides, ancestors, thank you for channel messages. What can Black Little Rose do in order to ensure herself a brighter future? We have the Chariot in the reverse. Now, the Chariot in reverse is about moving forward, moving on, moving on, moving on. Chariot reverse, it's not telling you not to have movement or move towards your dreams and your goals. Chariot reverse is telling you to be satisfied. Once again, going back into what I said to you the other day, being satisfied and being, grateful for where you're standing. Yes, you're going to make the pinnacle of everywhere else that you're trying to go, but be grateful for where you're standing. So have an energy of gratitude in the now, and that's only going to amplify what it is that you're, hoping to, amplify in the future even more so. Universe, spirit, guides, and ancestors. He said that makes sense because, girl, living paycheck to paycheck is a lot for me. I mean, it is. Whew. It's one of them energies where you like God, Lord, universe, spirit, guides, and ancestors. Thank you for the messages. Tell me more. What can Black Widow Road? Give me one more spirit. What can she do to ensure a better future for herself? We have the Queen of Cups in the upright. Do not forget your power. And then you also got the Five of Swords, which talks about planning. Stay organized, still have your plan and goals in place, and continue to follow through with them. So by you having your plans and goals in place, once again, that page of Wands energy, by you knowing what it is that you want to do, Five of Swords, having the plan in place, continue to follow through, and then continue to, this is about pouring into self, in general. Like, yes, there's the, pouring into self in regards to the self-improvement, but, never forget that, where you stand right now, you are enough. Where you stand right now, you are worthy, and essentially there's nobody else that you're fighting with or fighting against or competing with but yourself. And not even a competition with yourself. You're not in competition with yourself. Just more so, there's no other person to outdo or outshine but the last version of yourself. That's what this is. So yeah, spirit is wanting you to stay, even Steven, I don't know why even Steven is my phrase for right now. But I guess so. But spirit is wanting you to stay, on solid ground, keep yourself mentally, emotionally, grounded, but within self, keep your confidence high. This is going to help keep your confidence high. Continue to have your goals, continue to, have your action plans, allow yourself to appreciate the moment that you're in right now so you can continue to appreciate the moments that you will be. Make sure that your finances stay in balance. And then once again, don't stop, thinking of, wherever your next, height is. Like, don't stop dreaming, basically. You said that makes a lot of sense. But yes, that's what I have for you. And then whenever you're ready, give me your last question. You said, I have a coworker who is a man who was stringing his baby mama along. Ooh. I already saw he lied to me about being full time at my company. He's contingent. Child. And he ain't trying to do no manifestation work. This ain't no, oh, I'm full time because you manifesting it. No. It's giving liar, liar, pants on fire. Cheater, cheater, pumpkin eater. Dicker, dicker, nose picker. You said, this is this big aged. Also, he's from Toledo, Ohio, and had a baby with his sneaky link of 14 years and dated her for one. He's 37 years old. That's why you don't hang on to the sidelines. That's why people do not hang on to the sidelines. Because you end up the secret baby mama at that point. So you went from the wife to the not the wife, but you're not even in a girlfriend situation or a situationship situation. You the sneaky baby mama. Ridiculous. Mm-mm. Ridiculous. He said he asked me a second opinion about his BS. And I told him he's scared, but he should marry his girlfriend. They are in marriage counseling without marriage. And his girlfriend, 14 years, a sneaky link, wants to get married real bad. Then she needs to leave him. Because Lord knows if she's waiting around for that to happen, what has he shown you? If she waiting around for that marriage to happen with him and she thought that baby was gonna bring him, yeah, nah, bro. It's sad. She waiting around for marriage. She gonna be waiting around for a long time. I told him he is nervous, but he kept saying he wants to see the crazy in her. I said, "Do you live with her?" He said, "Yes." I said, "If you knew her for 14 years, then it shouldn't be a problem." He also said he's marrying her because she's a doctor and OBGYN. See, it's always a good woman. And then look at that, taking advantage of an OBGYN. I don't know how he bagged an OB to wait. Now, if he's been with her for a while, he could have been with her before she was an OBGYN. And she just never left the connection. He's such a loser. Yeah. I'm about to say, yeah, if they've been together for over a decade, he got her before she was an OBG. said, oh yeah, very true. I think he's attracted to me because he tries to flirt with me at work, but I pay him no mind. Also, he's he's a black man that believes black women are better than non-black women are better than black women. Oh, this man is just hopeless. Ugh. So I avoid him. I think he's gonna be a problem for. Ugh. That's disgusting. Tell me, can you handle it? Uh-huh. All right. The guy's name is Joshua. My question is, what is Joshua's sentiments towards me? I'm wondering why he would feel comfortable asking me that question, knowing damn well just because we are two black people at work doesn't mean I fuck with you. He is not my type of black people. He's a self-hater. All right, so let's see. Ugh. My question is, what is Joshua's sentiments towards Universe, Spirit Guides, and Ancestors? Thank you for sharing the messages. Spirit Guides and Ancestors of Joshua. Spirit Guides and Ancestors of Black World. What is Joshua's sentiments towards Black World? What is he hoping for? What is he wanting? What's underneath the surface? Give me two parts. We have the King of Staffs that came out in the reverse. He is negging you. His energy is coming off as very negging, very patronizing. That's what I'm getting with that one. King of Staffs in the reverse. It's like there's attraction there, but there's other stuff above it, you know? I don't think he like women. Not just not like black women. I don't think he like women. Not like that. Because he's negging universe, spirit guides, and ancestors. It's like there's a pessimism there. Like he's an entitlement too. Universe, spirit guides, and ancestors think with channel messages. And also too, the reason why he's telling you about the baby mom and the girlfriend is because, you know, it's one of those energies of saying, like, what can I get out of you? How far would you absolutely go? You know, I'm telling you this. So, you know, it's almost kind of like if I'm upfront with you about what's going on in my life, but you still down to do whatever, then you can't be upset at the trash that I'm about to serve you after that, if that makes sense. You said your actions are drowning us to you, and that could be a good or a bad thing. Let's see, universe, spirit guides. I think so too. He's such a loser. Spirit guides and ancestors. What are Joshua's sentiments to Black World? Give me two parts. What are Joshua's sentiments? We have 3 of Cups and a girl third party, but undercover third party. So he's trying to make you a sneaky link. The sneaky link to the sneaky link. Universe, what is the sentiments towards Black World? And you've already know King of Coins in the upright, or not King of Coins, Knight of Coins in the upright. He's trying to establish some type of connection with you. Already know, but it's a no strings attached. You already knew what he was trying to do. It's a no strings attached type of energy. He's trying to sneaky link. Universe, spirit guides, and ancestors. What's the sentiments towards Black World Spirit? Give me 2 cards. Terrifying in the upright. Now, there's a part of you that he definitely feels drawn to. He feels, you know, it's like he sees your energy, like, oh, you know, you're somebody that's really knowledgeable, you know, like he can see that. And he places your energy on the same energetic, which he puts his OBGYN girlfriend above him. He puts your energy up there. Like, clearly you're out of his league. He sees that. His girlfriend is out of his league. He sees that. Now, the girlfriend that he's sneaky linking with, professionally, she's probably out of his league too. But because she's settling for all of that, he sees himself as above her. That's what this is. So look, you got the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. He's trying to sneaky link. He's trying to sneaky link. But at the same time, why is he going about it like this? Well, one, he got 2 connections already. I don't necessarily need to lie to get another connection, because I mean, I got 2 connections, but I mean, I'm not satisfied with either of these connections. That's why I got 2 connections. So, you know, let me see what this third connection doing. You know, like, you know, she kind of fine. Let me go see what the third connection doing. You know, it's him being weird and greedy. Ooh, and I got some more tea. That girlfriend, you said, I just want attention really because I'm stuck in a world where not. It allows me to see the future. You said, LOL, OMG, please, never that. Yeah. Yeah, like the girlfriend knows something is going on. She knows something is going on. And there's a part of her who knows there's some baby energy in the atmosphere. Like, she doesn't know if it's like, I can't verify it. That's her energy, but she knows. She knows. She's just, her self-esteem is somewhere else, but she knows this isn't she's not oblivious to that other woman. She knows. I don't know if she knows about the kid, but even that, she knows. She knows it's somebody else. So she knows that. Here's the thing too. Unfortunately, her energy is in yeah, but he's coming home to you. Yeah, but I won. You know, yeah, but look at you. You're barely getting him in. For 2 months straight, you didn't even talk to him. Like, it's given like as if like, I'm happy that you're suffering, when really that energy needs to be going towards a boyfriend. You say, yes, girl, he's doing things behind her back. Yeah, the girlfriend knows. She knows of what's up. She's not moving on it right now. Now, we know the sneaky link knows. And guess what? The sneaky link don't trust him. She don't trust that he don't sleep with other women outside of her and the girlfriend. The sneaky link don't like the fact that he's with the girlfriend. I mean, that, you know, his official girlfriend. The sneaky link don't like it, but she's already picked her place. So it's one of those things where it's like, you can't expect me not to be with her. Now, here's the thing. He's lying to the sneaky link about, oh, look at all those dots were coming out. He lied to the sneaky link about counseling. She doesn't know that they're in counseling to progress the connection forward. She doesn't know that. And yeah. And he lies to the sneaky link about sleeping with the girlfriend. You know, he's giving her all that. Like, we not even like that. She ain't even got time for me like that. Lies. You said, girl, the sneaky link. Oh, you said the sneaky link is the OBGYN. You said, girl, that's the girl. Okay. Well, then switch around. Because I was using the OBGYN as the descriptor. Switch around the roles. The OBGYN knows. The girlfriend knows about the OBGYN. She doesn't know that the OBGYN has a kid necessarily, but she feels it. But she knows about and here's the thing, she doesn't know the name. She knows her. She knows. The OBG, like I said, switch around the energy, because I was using the OBG as a description. The OBG suspects he sleeps with other people. But her energy, yeah, is kind of like a, you know, oh yeah, he really think. I mean, no, he still thinks the OBG is out of his league. Yeah, he still thinks the girlfriend is out of his league, but he thinks he's above that OBG. Oh, and yeah, and then he lies to the OBG about having sex with the girlfriend. You know, he plays it down for her, like, it's not even like that. Like, we barely touch. And the OBG doesn't know that him and the girlfriend are in counseling. Ooh, damn, that's gonna hurt when she find out stuff. For the sake of both of them, I hope they find somebody and it's their decision to let go of him. That's going to be the least harmful of the outcomes in this instance. You said, girl, yes, he's in counseling with another counselor other than the one he's visiting with the girlfriend. Yes, OMG, I felt that. He's such a messy MF. Yikes. Yeah, that's what I say. It's She ain't gonna like that when she find out. But that's what I get for you, Black Widow. Ooh, that's messy. But that OBG needs to know. She look. I ain't saying it ain't hard, especially when you got hopes and dreams and aspirations, and you done stuck around with somebody. But girl, because it don't take that much to leave somebody when somebody ready to go. It really don't. Anyway, you said this dude knows darn well. He is not about anything. It's everything. He is everything I thought. I hope Adam doesn't keep him on our team. LOL. I mean, honestly, if he's unfaithful in those aspects, he's unfaithful in other places. Like if he can't be trusted in those aspects, he probably can't be trusted in business either. And I know that sounds crazy, but it's a show of character because cheating is a character flaw. You know, like it's a show of character. It's not a, you know what I'm trying to say? It's a show of character. She needs to free herself from him. Absolutely. But that's what I got. Ooh, that's what I got for you. I'm about to get over here and get to this sandwich. I'm about to get to this sandwich. Oh, I'm so hungry. But absolutely, I'll be back for anybody that's coming in or seeing this after the fact. You can say that again. LOL. I'll be back for anybody that's looking for a reading after the fact. I'll be back in 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours. Let me see. What's 2.5 hours from now? Big back. Or give me 1 second. And I'm gonna be back in 2.5 hours or 3 hours. No, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5. 2.5 hours. You said, remember you said there would be a problematic guy that would have, that would have Adam take his eyes off me. I think that's him. You said, eat girl, eat good. Thank you. Absolutely. You're so welcome. And there you go. They've revealed themselves. Well, ooh. I mean, we knew the person would be slimy, but ooh. Well, as long as it ain't you, that's the win there. But like I said, that man, he got other stuff going on. I wouldn't trust them with business. Like, no. And in 14 years, that's torture. That's evil. But anyway, let me not start up a new conversation. I'll be back, y'all, in a couple of hours. See y'all very soon. Check out the readings. Go over to my TikTok, WanderingSparrow Tarot. And yes, peace out for now.